It is so hot in this closet right now.
Yes.
It is Texas summer is coming, and it's not even spring yet, and it is burning in here. If there was a thermometer right now, I guess it would say 90. My clothes is sticking to me, and I've
Yes.
only been in here for 3 minutes.
Yep.
Welcome to Rocket Anywhere, the show where it is recorded in a very hot sauna-like closet. I'm Corban Garcia,
And I'm Sofia Garcia.
and we are both somewhat in a sleepy daze because we stayed up until like 1 in the morning last night trying to finish binge watching a show.
Yes.
Not on Netflix, on Amazon.
Prime.
We have one piece of follow-up this week, and I thought I was right last week about what color your blood is before it's released to oxygen. And apparently, I was wrong. Your blood is actually always red. Blood in your veins has very little oxygen and is a dark red color that looks almost blue when covered up by your skin. Your arteries have bright red blood because it has a lot of oxygen in it, and that is being carried throughout your body to be used by tissues. I don't know what that last sentence had to do with anything, but yeah. Apparently, your blood's always red.
Yeah.
Thought of the week. This is relating to, I don't know when car racing, NASCAR season comes in, but I'd actually watch NASCAR if they raced basic cars with all standard features. It'd be a good advertisement for the car companies too.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be more cool if you just like saw a Honda minivan racing a CRV.
Yeah, but
The Tesla would always win.
that would just have to be about speed because,
Not safety.
some cars can't turn very quickly.
Yeah, and you're trying to get to the pit stop and the sliding doors won't open until you put the brake on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta put the brakes. Public service announcement. If you're noticing why Sophia isn't speaking, she has allergies and is unprepared. LOL is a drowning person.
I don't get it.
I feel like I'm the last person to realize this, and like the whole internet has figured it out, and I just got it. Like if you look at it, LOL, the O's ahead and the two L's are arms. You get it?
No. Oh, get it. I get it.
Well, if you're already someone who's heard that before, I got another one. How to open a Hershey's Kiss. I mean, it's after Valentine's Day when you hear this, and you may have all these different Hershey's Kisses left over, and you're trying to find the most efficient way to open them.
Oh, wow, what a picture.
That you may have always wondered what that little paper on the top is for. This is what it's for. You take the little paper and you pull it back like a peel to open, and you just pull it all around the Hershey's Kiss, and that's how you open it.
Okay.
It's much more efficient than peeling at it with your nails.
It's time for Learn a Word. This week's word, there we go. This week's word is truepenny. Truepenny.
True penny.
Whatever you want. Anyway, yeah. So the definition is an honest or trusty person.
Like we hope we are.
I am.
Yes, we are true pennies. From what I saw, there's only apparently.
I'm true nickel.
No, I'm a true dollar coin. If you want to look at the definition yourself, it'll be in the show notes at rta.space/24. Joke time. Everyone's favorite part.
Yeah.
I think people think I sound asleep or I sound sick because I feel sick.
I'm tired.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Okay, get
I'm
started
always
with the
tired.
jokes. Let's wake some people up.
I don't really get this one, but I'm going to say it anyway, because, yeah. Remove my first letter, I still sound the same. Remove my second letter, I still sound the same. Remove my middle letter, I still sound the same. What am I?
I have no idea.
Empty.
Oh, I get it. If you remove the first and the other letters, and you're only left with the letters M and T.
Got it.
Yeah, and you're only left with the letters M and T. It stands MT. MT. I mean, you can kind of still get what it means. Unless you're talking about mountain.
Okay, get it. I get it. All right.
This joke right here is relevant for us right now. In which state do people always sneeze?
Wait.
Massachusetts.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, but we had to sneeze.
Oh. What 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
I have no idea.
Short.
Huh.
Because you add 2 letters short and it's shorter. Get it?
Oh, I get it now. I was thinking alphabetically.
Yeah.
Why did the magazine go to the doctor? It was having issues. I should mention that I'm reading these jokes for this week out of the Clubhouse magazine, Adventures in Odyssey magazine. I only do this once a month, so don't expect them to be this cringy.
How do you spell mousetrap?
MOUSETRAP.
No. CAT. That spells cat. And it's also a mousetrap.
Hooray! Why did the boy steal from the dairy section of the grocery store?
Wait. Because he wanted to be the dairy king.
He didn't know any better.
Oh. Okay. What letter of the alphabet has got lots of water?
I haven't the foggiest.
The C.
Huh. You know, that was in a book I read once. I won't go into it. You have to read it yourself. I'm not going to even tell you what the name of the book is. What did the banker say when he wanted some privacy? Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Is there a word in the English language that uses all the vowels, including Y?
I don't think so.
Unquestionably.
Huh.
It uses all of them.
Unquestionably, it does. They're A-I-O-U, they're the vowels, they're the glue that stick the words together, they're very sticky letters. Because it's springtime, can February March? No, but April May. Before we move on, I would like to remind everyone to please review the show on iTunes. Apple has started to restrict developers of apps to only let you ask for reviews 3 times a year. I doubt they'll bring that to podcasting, but just in case, I'd like to take as many times as I can say. If you enjoy the show, please review us on iTunes. You don't have to, but doing so helps us move up the charts a little bit. Not that much, actually. But it helps other people who want to join the show see how much the show means to other listeners. So you can do that at rta.space/iTunes. Now on to Today I Learned. Today I learned that bread didn't come to Japan until 1543. And I read this on a website that talked about this. And if you think about that, that's a long time for bread not to be in a country.
Weren't there a lot of things that weren't in countries? Like, they originated in one country and they didn't go to a different one?
Yeah, but they had ice cream. You would think they would have bread.
No. What does ice cream and bread have to do together?
Well, they invented ice cream, I think.
So what does bread have to do with it?
Well, you would think if they can figure out ice cream, they could figure out bread. Someday someone had to have spilled water on top of some flour and, stuck it on the grill, and it turned into this thing. And they'd be like, oh, bread.
Okay.
If you want to read more about that, the link to the article will be in the show notes at rta.space/24. Why, oh, why?
My why, oh, why is why do people seem really sad one day, and then the next time you see them, which is 3 days later, they're completely happy?
A lot of could have changed. Job promotion.
talking about a kid.
Job.
Like, not a kid, actually. Like a 12-year-old person.
That's a quid. That's a quid. That's a quid. It's a quid. Yes.
A quid?
I was trying to say that's a kid. I don't know. But I'm not a psychiatrist.
And then it's like, okay, see, so I saw them this day.
This day.
And then 3 days later, I saw them, they were completely happy. And then I saw them 3 hours later, and they were sad again.
Mike would say, it's a panther. I would say, it's a twin.
Okay, they don't have a twin. I know that for sure.
Well, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm sorry. My why is, why do people leave movie theaters when the credits start? Okay?
Because that's the end of the movie.
No, you want to see all the people who made the movie that you just enjoyed. You want to be there, whoa, congratulations to the gaffers. You did a great job gaffing down all those cables.
No.
Good job, producers. You did a good job making sure this got out. Good job, camera people, for keeping headroom. And then if it's a Disney movie, you get an after-credit scene showing you either the next movie or a really funny clip. Like, I'm the only one who stayed in the theater at the end of Finding Dory. Everyone walks out, go to the bathroom, and get more popcorn. And I see that funny scene at the end. And they still don't know what it is because I thought they walked out. They lost on the opportunity to see it. Because leaving it when the credits start, it's like if you had a friend of yours in a play and then you just start walking out when the roll call happens, when everyone's supposed to clap for the people in the play, you just walk out. It's terrible.
Things we have broken.
Yes. Let's talk about some things we've broken.
Okay, see, I don't really understand this. What are we supposed to talk about?
We're supposed to talk about things that we've broken before, like on Word Girl, Becky broke the glass little bird, or
It was a penguin snowman.
oh, and Arthur broke a glass little bird twice in Arthur's Christmas movie. Anyway,
see, I know I've broken a lot of things, but I can't remember.
Yeah, we can't remember what they are. Well, I mean, I've broken a lot of things. The most regrettable thing I've broken. Let me think about that. The mini vacuum cleaner. We had a mini gray vacuum cleaner. I don't remember, but I think I broke it.
Yes, you did.
And I regret it because I wish I had that this day so I could get it into the small places like this closet and get all the dust out. How about you?
Oh, yeah. Well, I broke a window. Actually, I broke 2 windows.
How could you not forget about this?
But like, I don't regret breaking it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like,
You're like, yes, I broke a window.
Well, I don't know.
Like, you broke the first one. You're like, I really regret this. I want to know how to get out of this. Yeah. Hey, but it's a great life experience. I've broken a window. Okay, like, explain how you broke the window.
Okay, so as our 2 aunts were over, and I said that with a weird accent.
Yeah,
okay.
It's because we're trying to appeal to the rest of the nation that isn't Texas.
Well,
it's aunts. Your aunts were over. Well, I looked in the mirror.
Okay, anyway, I don't know. Just.
That's how I say it. My aunts were over, and I looked in the mirror.
I didn't look in the mirror.
No, I'm saying that's how you pronounce it. Mirror.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So our aunts were over, and one of them was sitting on the couch, and so like, I don't know if you ever did this, but like as a little kid, we would always climb on the back of the couch or sofa.
Basically, stand on the wooden pole that's the backrest, as if it's like a tightrope.
No. Or if it's like a second seat.
Well, yeah, we had these like this type of couch that had like I guess you could say like a second level where you would put stuff on top of, like a mantle kind of. So yeah. Sophia got up there crawling, and then she sat.
I sat there, and then
you leaned back.
I think I like lost my balance or something, and I fell back, and I smashed through the window.
and these are single pane windows.
Yes.
Okay.
And then that happened again, like a year later.
No, it's literally like a few months ago. 4 or 5 months ago. You broke the other window.
Oh, okay, then it didn't happen a year ago.
Yeah, and it also involves our aunts.
Yeah.
Coincidentally. Sofia comes
Yeah,
up.
so they dropped me off from, I don't know. They brought me back home, but I don't know from where.
And she's trying to get back into the house.
Yeah.
So she's knocking everywhere.
No, this is me and Corban, both of us. So he goes, and he's basically knocking on the gate.
Yeah.
Like he's shaking it.
I'm shaking the gate to make enough noise
and
to get the dog.
Obviously our dog,
Yeah.
my dog, Bailey, she comes and she's like waiting there like, don't you have the key?
Yeah, like, why don't you just open the gate?
Yeah, why are you shaking it? You're like, my ears hurt. Okay, so anyway. What was I? Oh, yeah. So then I said, no, look, you gotta knock on the window. And I literally just tap it once. And it shatters.
That was not a tap. It's like you just punched your hand through the window, like, pow! And like this, pow! And she didn't even put a hole in it. She like literally took the whole pane out in a piece. And somehow instead of the glass falling in, the glass fell out.
Yeah.
And then it shattered on the bush that's next to the window.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
But
I only tapped it once, okay? And it just shattered.
And then after that happens, she's like, I only did it like this, and she goes to the window next to it. And
Yeah,
she's
I
like
think
about
Corban
to
just grabs my hand and he's like,
stop,
don't do it.
You're gonna break another window.
Yeah.
Our last topic is getting lost in stores.
Oh, yeah. So, we don't actually get lost. It was just that, like, we wouldn't see our parents.
Yeah, so we would get
They'd be in the next aisle over, and they would know that we were still in the other aisle.
Yeah, we would get lost in our own little worlds.
Yeah.
We'd be reading the packages to Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, so that we would go ask our parents, can we buy this? And then they'll be like, no, because we have to cook it for you. And then we'll be like, no, we already memorized the instructions.
No, what I would do is I'd get 4 things, a minimum of 4 things that were the same. So I'd get like Annie's Kraft macaroni and cheese, then Kraft's Kraft macaroni and cheese. And then I'd get like the cheap Great Value.
Yeah, and then you'll be like,
I'd be like, can I get this?
You'd start with the expensive one.
Yeah, you start with the expensive one.
And then you'd be like, can we get this? And then they'd say no.
It's too expensive.
And then you'd ask, well, is it
one?
because it's expensive? And then they'd say yes. And then so you'd show them the Great Value one. And then they'd be like, no, that's too cheap. And then you show them like the other one.
The Kraft.
And you're like,
that's
perfect.
Okay.
And then
you just bring multiple options, and then you end up with one. But we're those people who just like scatter stuff all over the store. Like,
and then we come back the second round and we put everything back.
Yeah, we'd always put it back, except for that one time. I felt so guilty in Costco leaving a huge 5-foot bear in the soap aisle.
Yeah.
I felt so guilty putting that there. I was like, I feel like I'm breaking the law or something, just putting this
Yeah,
here.
I always just feel that. I mean, I literally put the Parmesan back next to the sauce, which was only
and we put it back in the same hole.
It was only one box over, and I was like, okay, I gotta go.
I should bring that up. When I used to go, we used to shop at Target, and Target is a mess, the one near us. So I would go through and I'd be rearranging all the aisles.
And then he's wearing khaki pants and red shirt.
Yeah. That one
up,
time.
Hey, do you know where the crafts are? And he'll be like, third aisle down to the right.
Yeah, people think I work there. And that's happened so many times. Like at the Apple store, I wore a blue shirt once, and then someone came up and I thought they were just asking me a question because I was there, but they thought I was an Apple store employee, and I sold them an iPad. At the end, I was like, yeah, this is iPad, all this stuff, and then they're like, okay, I'd like to buy one. I'd be like, please talk to that person over there in the blue shirt. And they said, well, you're an employee, can't you sell it? And I'm like, no, I'm not an employee. What do you think? I don't work here. Talking about getting lost in stores, we got to talk about getting lost in malls.
Yeah. Okay, so you know those racks where it was like when you were a little kid, you could just like walk right into it?
Yeah, like the circular racks at Macy's.
Yeah. If you were smart enough like us, you would like take the rack with you and you'd start walking. And
Okay,
then,
think those cliche spy movies where someone's holding a branch over their head and they're
Yeah.
like, I'm a bush.
yeah, except you're like bringing the whole entire clearance rack with you.
Clearance with balloons and everything.
No, and then like there's a person, like there's a lady, and then she just like turns around, she's gonna put it back, and she's like, "Did I walk this far?"
And your head's there and your head's popping out.
Yeah.
Hi!
And you're like, "Hi, I'm sorry."
It's impossible to do that at Once Upon a Child.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they have walls there. It's so
Yeah.
sad.
Well, anyway, so back to our story. Yeah. So we both entered the little clearance aisle thing.
Remember, we were not this age. We were like
I
5,
was
6, 7.
4, I think. I was 4, 5, and 6.
If it was socially acceptable, I would still do it.
Yeah, but
Fun.
we'd bang our heads because we're too tall. But
Uh-huh.
anyway, yeah. So we both entered, and then we were like with our backs, we were backing out because our mom was walking around calling our names, looking for us, and so we backed up, and then like we both felt somebody, so we both thought it was each other. But then when we turned around, it was this other little kid, and he was just standing there looking at us, and then we just all turned around and then just walked out.
Yeah. Like, it's a whole community of kids doing the same thing.
Yeah. We just walked out. We never said a word. You know, it's a lot funnier in my mind. Yeah.
Back to that Target thing I was talking about. So that time I was wearing the red shirt and stuff, I'm organizing all the racks. And then I get to the cream cheese and cheeses section. That was the worst thing ever. I just think I've organized everything. I put all the labels back in. I put the magnets back on. I organized that shelf amazingly. And then you know that dreadful feeling you feel when you skipped one line in a test? That happened to me.
Yeah.
I skipped one magnet, and all the labels were incorrect.
Ooh.
But it was so easy. All I had to do
Yeah, and
was
then those workers, they come by and they're like, "Hey, stop touching it. You're messing it up." And then you're like, "I just organized all those other 20 aisles for you."
Yeah, so I just did all this work, okay? Yeah, talk about grocery stores. I think it needs to be acceptable for kids to drive those self-driving grocery carts,
Yes.
okay?
And you need to make them like faster than 2 miles an hour.
Yeah, you gotta go faster. How do you think you're supposed to do fast shopping?
The whole
That thing
point
has to
of
hit
not
at least 10 miles per
walking-
hour.
The whole point of riding it so that you don't have to walk so slow.
Make it as fast
I mean,
as
my
a golf
grandma
cart.
can walk faster than that thing can go.
Uh-huh. I can crawl faster than that thing can go. Okay?
Yeah, he crawls pretty slow.
Yeah, for reference.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I think that we need it more.
How should I know if you crawl slow or not?
Well, I need it more.
Wait, what?
I think
yeah.
I need that thing more.
Oh, remember we were little kids and we'd like flip the thing out and go bing, 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 and then it was full charge, and then you'd like press the thing and you'd be like, "Why isn't it going?"
Yeah, because the thing is, they made it hard for kids to use it now because of the weight sensors they put in. You have to be over a certain
we'd
weight.
both sit down and be jumping on it and trying to like make it go.
Well, that's going to be it for today. We'd like to thank you for listening. If this is your first time, please subscribe. You can find the best way to subscribe for yourself at rta.space/subscribe or at rta.space/listen. Either one will work. We are available in iTunes, Google Play Podcast, Stitcher, Overcast, all the usual places, except for Spotify. Still working on that. It's not actually I'm working on it. I'm waiting for our podcast host, but that's a bit of behind-the-scenes stuff. Like I said earlier, review us on iTunes if you enjoyed the show. Show notes for this episode are available at rta.space/24. You can follow me on Twitter at Corban Garcia, and you can follow Sofia on Instagram at
extra_Sofia, or at Bailey Rushy, or at Sophia the Dog Lover.
Yeah, she has a lot of finstas.
One of them's for my dog and my dog and your guinea pig. The other one is for me, and then the other one is for me.
I have a lot of exciting projects coming up this summer, so if you want to get to stay connected with them, you can check out my website at corbangarcia.com, or you just follow me on any of the social medias, Reddit, Peach, Tumblr, Pinterest, wherever it is. I'm everywhere at Corban Garcia. Now, Sophia is requested to say something.
Why do we even have to end the show? Why can't you just pick up where you left off the last time?